Good morning, everybody. Half a day. Day, I got good glasses. Everybody looks so good. Thank you so much for coming through, and welcome to the University of Guam RFK Library. We are here today, of course, to celebrate yet another milestone with the University of Guam, who, of course, are leading the way through the region with workforce development and creating new opportunities and pathways for our people. Be like UOG. It's late enough. I think we can be louder than that. Be my UOG. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, don't worry, SVP's here. We're not gonna get in trouble too bad. Today, we are gonna be introducing you to a host of new members for our Conservation Corps family, a group that expands beyond 100 members over the years and the seasons of not just the original Conservation Corps, but also our Art Corps, our Grow Corps, our Local 2030s Corps. And again, at the heart of all of this is the development of opportunities and the creation of pathways for our people. Right? We want our people to have these opportunities and the chances to expand into spaces that maybe previous generations or cohorts didn't. And we're so glad to be able to work with such amazing partners through this process specifically, and more especially with the real deal youth. If you're younger than 18 years old or here in the room today, please raise your hand. This is not the interview. I'm allowed to ask these questions. Very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for our Youth Corps members, please. Now, before we officially begin and introduce you and tell you a little bit more about this phenomenal program, I want to welcome up our very own Mr. Tristan Quintaniza, and I want to ask that everybody please rise for the official bendición this morning. Come on down one more time. This is Mr. Tristan Quintaniza.
Good morning, everyone. Today I'll be sharing with you a chant written by Difuntu Jeremy Cepeda. This chant is entitled Manetnunhit, and it's about coming together to express gratitude. And I would like to say that we are all grateful to have you all with us. We're looking forward to the time we'll be spending together.
Thank you so much, Tristan. Everybody, please have a seat. Have a seat down. Here to start us off this morning in terms of welcoming our newest Corps members, I'd like to welcome up someone who's no stranger to this process. She's been with us every step of the way, from our initial Corps all the way till now. Please welcome our SVP and one heck of a speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Charlene Santos Bamba.
Thanks, Kyle. It's always nice to have Kyle introduce you because you always feel pumped up when you get to the microphone. But thank you very much. I have some prepared remarks. And before I read that, I do want to say first and foremost, welcome. So those in the blue shirts, right, you were the selected ones to be a part of this Corps. And the University of Guam is so happy to welcome you today. Half a day. It is my pleasure to welcome all of you today. And on behalf of Dr. Anita Borja Enriquez and the University of Guam, we look forward to spending time with you. Today, we celebrate more than the launch of a summer program. We celebrate an investment in our people, our youth, and our future, and the workforce of Guam. At the University of Guam, our mission extends beyond the classroom. We are committed to preparing the next generation of leaders, innovators, researchers, educators, and entrepreneurs, and working professionals who will help solve the island's problems, the island's issues, and our concerns as a people. That commitment begins early. And some of you may have had this commitment or engaged in opportunities before coming here today. But we hope that the Guam Green Growth Youth Conservation Corps will provide young people with opportunities to explore meaningful careers while getting real world experience that connects education, service, and workforce development. Real world experience, which means you will get your hands dirty, you will work with people face to face, and you will have to talk and communicate. Through the work that the University of Guam Center for Island Sustainability and Sea Grant, participants will learn firsthand about environmental stewardship, conservation practices, community engagement, and sustainability solutions. Now, as Guam continues to grow its green economy, we will need talented professionals in the fields such as environmental science, conservation, engineering, renewable energy, agriculture, and community development. The careers of tomorrow are being shaped today. The careers of our parents and our grandparents have changed immensely. And some of us may already realize this, but also know there are careers that have yet to be identified. And those are going to come up, and you're going to be a part of that. The University of Guam is proud to serve as a bridge between education and opportunity. We want young people to see that there is a pathway from experiences like this summer program to higher education to meaningful careers that continue to contribute to Guam's economic growth. Our Center for Island Sustainability and Sea Grant has become a regional leader in developing practical solutions for island communities. Equally important, it has become a place where students and young professionals can discover their passions, develop their skills, and gain experience working alongside experts who are making a difference. You're going to have a host of individuals and professionals who you're going to engage with over the course of the summer program. Not just here as a part of the University of Guam's CISC grant, but also external to this campus. There are individuals who you will engage with. Pay attention, ask questions, take advantage of the opportunities. This is an important moment for you and an important opportunity. As you can see, we've got individuals here who aren't necessarily employed by the University of Guam, but are definitely community partners, and that's with the Department of Youth Affairs. To our Youth Conservation Corps participants, I encourage you to approach this experience with curiosity, enthusiasm, and a willingness to learn. So keep an open mind. Build relationships, and the lessons you gain this summer may influence your academic journey, your career path, and your future contributions to our island home. I would like to thank the Department of Youth Affairs, the Guam Green Growth, the Office of the Governor, and everyone who helped make this opportunity possible. Together, we are creating pathways for success and helping cultivate a workforce that is prepared to lead Guam into a more sustainable future. The University of Guam is proud to stand with you as we invest in the next generation of professionals, innovators, and environmental stewards. Congratulations to all of you. We look forward to working with you and seeing the impact you will make in your communities and in your home. So take advantage of this. Make friendships, talk to people, and build a network. You've got a whole room of individuals in here, and they're so happy to work with you. Sizuz Maasi, and we always end our events, well, at least my talks and other talks, with Biba UOG. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, SVP. What an amazing way to start things off. And like she mentioned, right, we are starting this journey now with you guys, entering into this network. There's going to be a lot of great opportunities for you to grow from there. Speaking of growth, this individual, I've seen his hair grow. I've seen it get cut down. I've seen a beautiful beard manifest itself. And today it finds itself looking very regal. Please welcome from the Office of the Governor, he is our Acting Chief of Staff, Senator Clint Rigel.
Thank you. Thanks, Kyle. Wow. The hair even, you went to the hair even. A little less hair than I used to have before on top of my head, but that comes with age. Hafaday, my name is Clint Rigel. I'm a former senator. I served 2 terms in the Guam legislature, and when I was in the legislature, these guys know my slogan was to make Guam green again, and that's one reason I love this program so much. Guam Green Growth is literally working to make Guam green again. Hafaday and good morning. On behalf of Governor Lourdes A. Leon Guerrero and Lieutenant Governor Joshua Tenorio, thank you for joining us as we launch the Guam Green Growth Youth Conservation Corps. Today marks more than just the beginning of a summer job program. It's an investment in Guam's future and in the young people, you people, who will help shape it. Through the Department of Youth Affairs and the Governor's Summer Youth Employment Program and our partnership with the University of Guam's Center for Island Sustainability and Sea Grant, participants will gain hands-on experience protecting and improving our island. You'll learn about conservation, sustainability, environmental stewardship, and the important role that each of us plays in caring for Guam's natural resources. This program reflects our administration's commitment to creating opportunities for youth while advancing the goals of Guam Green Growth, and that includes our youth too. We know that building a more sustainable island requires innovation, community engagement, and the energy and ideas of our next generation. To the youth participants, thank you for stepping forward. The skills you gained this summer will extend far beyond this program. You will develop leadership, teamwork, problem solving, and a deeper understanding of how your actions can make a positive impact in our community. Whether you're helping to restore natural areas, supporting environmental projects, engaging with the community, or learning new sustainability practices, your work matters. Every effort contributes to a healthier, stronger, and more resilient Guam. We're proud to support programs that connect education, workforce development, and environmental stewardship. Together, we are preparing our young people for future careers while helping build a greener Guam, making Guam greener again for generations to come. Congratulations to all of the participants, and thank you to the University of Guam, the Center for Island Sustainability and Sea Grant, the Department of Youth Affairs, and all of our partners for making this opportunity possible. Sidzuas Maasi, and best wishes for a successful and meaningful summer. Thank you all again. Congratulations for being in this wonderful program. This program, I think, is really going to help to shape your minds and guide you as you enter into your older years, into the future, so you have a full understanding of what it means to protect, to preserve, and to conserve our beautiful island of Guam. Thank you. Biba UOG. Biba Center for Island Sustainability. Biba Kyle Mandapat.
And Biba Guam, make some noise one more time for Mr. Clint Rigel. Thank you, Senator. I want to acknowledge again that we have such great support from the whole community in the room with us today. I want to recognize our Associate Director from the University of Guam Center for Island Sustainability and Sea Grant, Ms. Fran Castro, is here with us today. Thank you, madam. We have the Director of our Residence Halls and our Chief of Staff here at the University of Guam, Mr. Mark Manjola. Thank you, sir. We have our Deputy Director from the Department of Youth Affairs, Mr. Mike Weekly. Thank you, sir. And speaking of the Department of Youth Affairs, our next speaker is definitely got her hands all in this, okay? She has been doing such amazing work for our youth and for our younger community with her role, but at the same time, she was non-reluctant to jump into this and to help to create this program alongside UOGCIS and Sea Grant. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, a true inspiration. This is the Director of the Department of Youth Affairs, Ms. Lonnie Brennan.
Thank you, Kyle. I do apologize. I didn't prepare remarks. I was just so happy to be here. You guys are making history. This will be the first time that we have the Youth Conservation Corps, and I'm just so proud of all of you. I know that we tried to get 10 youth to participate in this, and I know it was hard because, first off, a lot of youth don't know about conservation. And so we didn't get the interest. But with you guys starting it off, I know that this will lead to even greater future opportunities. I want to thank the University of Guam. I want to thank the governor's office for making this program possible. And I'm so excited for what's to come. Thank you.
That was so good for not being prepared remarks, right? Let's give it up one more time for Director Lonnie. Thank you. Easy, easy. Also here with us today, we have our amazing leadership team for the University of Guam, senior leadership, executive leadership. I want to recognize our Vice President, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Ricky Hernandez is here with us as well. Thank you, sir. Up next, please welcome the director for the Center for Island Sustainability and Sea Grant. Ladies and gentlemen, my favorite mad scientist. This is Dr. Austin Shelton.
Hafa everybody. Good morning. Congratulations to all of you up here in front, our first ever Guam Green Growth Youth Conservation Corps. And this is a really special opportunity. We really want to thank Director Lonnie Brennan, Deputy Director Weekly for creating this opportunity with us. They've been doing the Summer Youth Employment Program for a few years, really pumping up our economy by giving our youth paid summer jobs. And we saw this and thought we really want to be able to contribute to this program and provide opportunities for our youth to learn about what the green economy is, what the job opportunities are in sustainability. And so what that's really all about, sustainability, is about our future. And so that means this is really about your future and how you want to see our island. To see our island as a sustainable place, a place where we're able to meet the needs of everybody around us, be able to thrive. And we also want it to be a prosperous future. So we need your help to be able to envision what that future is going to look like. And you're going to make an impact in that, not in a future career, but right now during this summer, because you're going to be put to work. It's going to be hard work, but it's also going to be very meaningful and rewarding work. So all of those things that our Senior Vice President, Dr. Shar, mentioned was things like agriculture and aquaculture. There's even things like invasive species removal. Hopefully we'll let you get out there and catch some brown tree snakes or pull some invasive algae out from the bays in Petey. There's a lot of things that you can do. But when people were first talking about sustainability, the message was that it's always about sacrifice. Oh, you better turn off your lights, you better not drive as much, you better not use the plastic bottle. Those are all very important. Those are things that are contributing to sustainability. But the other thing is that sustainability is about opportunity. There is a whole section of our economy that is brand new, that is just growing now. So by being in this G3 Youth Conservation Corps, you're at the forefront of that. You're getting skills before anybody else gets to get them, right? So I think that the other youth summer employees may be missing out. They didn't know what you were going to be getting here in this program. And so I think that this is a great opportunity for you to learn a lot, to do this meaningful and impactful work, to shine bright and hopefully be an example to other youth who will wish they had the same opportunity that you have. So as Dr. Shar mentioned, don't waste it. Please take full advantage of it. Meet as many people as you can, talk to them, because you're going to be going to our partner agencies, host agencies, learning about things like farming and aquaculture, and even maybe with Guam Power Authority, learning about renewable energy. And that's also like a mandatory area that we're going to have to grow our economy in, because when Senator Rogel was in the legislature, he helped pass a bill for mandating 100% renewable energy by 2045. So that's within your lifetimes, that everything here on our island has to shift from fossil fuels to renewable energy. And so you want to own a piece of that green economy. And so get these job skills now, become part of that green economy, and see that the future really is bright. The opportunities on our island really do exist, and you get to be a part of that. So don't miss out. Do the hard work, make those connections, as our SVP said, and please enjoy yourselves. We look forward to working with you for this summer and look forward to all the great work that you're going to be doing for our island. Biba Guam, Biba Yoji.
For the record, Director, they're not touching machete. We paid attention during the PowerPoint, okay? You guys are gonna have to hold the snake with your hand. We'll talk more about that later. Before we introduce you to our actual core members, I want to take the time to recognize the amazing team that's making this all move forward on the ground level, on the working level. I want to recognize our community engagement team here today, of course, led by Ms. Anania Nauta Camp. Yes. We have Mr. Tomas Beneventi, of course. You guys all know Mr. Tomas already. I see that, yes. We've got your camp counselor, Ms. Reese the Beast. Thank you, madam. Ms. Gabby Topusny is in the back. She'll be working with you with community engagement, as will Mr. Tristan. Let's get a round of applause. Our program leader, Sir Phil Cruz, has also been very instrumental in the success of this. Thank you, sir. And our admin team, thank you to Ms. Jamel and Ms. Kiana. Let's get a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. All right, so I kind of prepped you for this yesterday, remember? I told you to think about the answer to the question. And what I want you to do now is just stand up and introduce yourself. Tell us what school you're most recently from, if you can. And then tell us what is a big thing that you think we need to conserve and protect for sustainability here on the island. What's something that you love, that you want to make sure is there for generations to come? Okay?
Okay. Hi, I'm Lily Berdelio. I'm from GW. One thing that I think, well, for me, is the most important to conserve is our ocean, because the Chamorro people, that is our lifeline in our culture. And the ocean is so very important to me. And I just don't know what my passion would be without it, you know? So, thank you.
Hi, my name's Maggie Guzman, and I go to GW currently. One thing that I think we should start conserving is also the ocean. I'm very into the water. I have a passion for it as well. I go paddling, so I'm pretty sure I love the ocean. Why I think we should conserve it is because there's so many species out there that needs to be searched. I'm pretty sure we're not even there yet. So there's so much more in the ocean than there is in outer space. And yeah, that's one thing we can start doing. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Cameron Ruda, and I come from Ukuru High School. And one thing I want to conserve about is basically our land, because we've seen technically a lot of poaching around South, which I really want to help out. The reason why I want to help out is because the more poaching it is, we wouldn't be here today. And I really want to help, because who are we to not help the land that we are from? So this is why I also joined this program, and thank you.
Okay, my name is Alana Kahele. I go to Academy, and one thing I think I'm most passionate about conserving on our island is definitely the ocean as well, and I think also like the endangered species, because I want all the future generations to be able to see the island and its beauty, and especially like how it was before, because I know even our generation hasn't seen it like as its most beauty.
It's very different in the 1900s. Very different.
So, hey guys, my name is Andre Destor. I go to GW as well. And I want to help the ocean as well, just like the three of you said. especially the coral reefs, because coral reef is really important for us, for our island. And yeah, that's it.
My name is Liam Sharfris. I go to FD. One of the things I want to help preserve is our wildlife because I think they're really beautiful, and I just want everyone to get the chance to experience that.
Hello, everyone. My name is Julius Tabanar, and something I'm passionate about for improving is our coral life in the ocean. Because the coral life or coral, like the coral reef, it does a lot of stuff that we can't even see. Like it protects us from typhoons, protects us from like a lot of different bad things that will happen if we didn't have it, and also like fossil fuels. Because it's good for our island to run on fossil fuels, but it's better for it to be consistent, and fossil fuels can run out in the future, and I want the future of the generation, like myself, to, experience like how Guam will be, and that's it.
Wonderful. And again, I think we could all agree that this is a great core, a great way to start, all of them in the right mindset, right? We all know what we want for the island and conservation, and now you get the chance, as some of our speakers mentioned, to be a part of that hands-on. Speaking of hands-on, I want you to get your hands up. I'm gonna call up Mr. Tomas now, and I believe we're gonna do the pledge. So please, if I could ask all of our members to please rise. All right, so this is it, right? This is the official. I know all of you and your parents signed the paper already. Don't worry. We got that, Team DYA. But this is where you officially take that step into the space as members of the first ever Guam Green Growth Youth Conservation Corps.
All right, we'll do our right hand. So this is our G3 Youth Conservation Corps pledge. We're gonna continue to abide by this throughout summer program, all right? So, repeat after me. I am a leader and change maker of the Guam Green Growth Youth Conservation Corps. Committed to the resilience of our community and natural resources. I will be open-minded to the ways we can advance sustainability throughout our island. Empowered by respect, I will diligently practice and encourage sustainable actions. A promoter of peace, I will strive for the welfare and harmony of our people. And I will uphold the rightful regard for the air, water, and land, which have provided for us for generations. I pledge to further Guam's green growth. Viva UG!
All right, well, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, may I officially introduce you to the first cohort of the Guam Green Growth Youth Conservation Corps. Okay, so normally we take a picture outside, but it's really, really wet out there today. So what I'm gonna do is ask all of our members to please join us up front here. If we can get the SDGs, I think they may be in place around here. If I could ask our partners and our leaders to also join us up front.